Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, I am feeling a lot better. A lot better than last weekend. My nose is better. Not sick anymore. But yeah, not the point. Gotham. This new episode was pretty freaking cool. And the name of this episode was named, just give me a second here. I really don't look at the game. Okay. The episode's names a lot, but this episode was called Penguin's Umbrella. And I feel like now, since I just read that title, that it kind of is true that, a little spoiler here, that Penguin is like the main mastermind. He's the guy who's over everything. He's playing everybody. And everybody's under his umbrella. Everybody's, under his rule because of everything that's been going on. Yes. Alright. So, I'm going to do my top 5 moments. If you guys have not seen the episode, please watch the episode, come back, and like this video, and subscribe. Okay. Just want to get that out of the way, because I usually forget that stuff at the end. But yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Really appreciate it. And share this video if you think I'm doing a good job. I would really appreciate it, guys. Alright. First of all, mild spoilers right ahead. And I do have one question. Okay. I wrote this down. This will go along with number 3, with point 3. And that is, why does Zaz cut himself? And is that, well, I think it's like, isn't Dr. Zaz, I believe Dr. Zaz, either that, or I'm thinking somebody else, is the guy, I believe he's the guy in the comics who worked for Arkham. And so, he cuts himself for each person he kills, I believe. And I was wondering, is that like an actual comic book thing? Am I thinking the right character, or is it another character who I'm thinking of? Like, if you guys do know, please let me know in the comment section below. I could really use, to just get my head focused. Alright, so yes, I'm going to start with number 5. Number 5 would be totally, in my opinion, would be the intro. Would be how it all got started. And that is, like, is everybody's going after Gordon. Gordon gets Barbara out of there because she's got to get out of there. And then Bullock is just going all out ballistic on Gordon. He is ticked. And, it's just that sort of thing. Where it's like, do you really need to be that mad? And then you're like, okay, I can see his point of view. Kind of. Yeah. There is that sort of silver lining where you can be on both sides, where you can see who's right and who's wrong. And, you can see, that Gordon is right and wrong from a certain point of view. And that Bullock is right and wrong from a certain point of view. So it's kind of like the silver lining. It's kind of like a black and whitish area. But yeah, that's number 5, just because it was just a little tidbit that happened at the beginning. Alright, number 4. It happens actually later on in the episode and I just realized, it's really cool that Bruce and Gordon are now forming a strong bond. And that is really cool to show that later on in the future, when Bruce becomes Batman, then he will know who to trust. He will go to Gordon, and then it'll just be like that, and it'll be really interesting. And it's just a little hint to the future. And also, next week's episode, they're changing up the Batman origin a little bit. Yeah, he's not going to be trained by the League of Shadows, because I thought he was trained by the League of Shadows, or some organization, but actually he's trained by Alfred now. Alfred's going to be training him how to fight. I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't want to talk about that now. I'll talk about that next week. If you guys do know, like, in the comics how he actually got trained, please let me know in the comment section below. I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I want to know this stuff. So, I'm prepared. But yes, alright. So yeah, just a little something there, and it shows that these two are really going to form a strong bond, especially when Bruce becomes the man in the cowl. And it'll be really interesting. Alright, number 3 would definitely be when Mr. Zaz attacks the police department building, and he attacks, and he's going after Gordon. And then Montoya and Christmas save Gordon from Zaz. I really like that whole scene in the parking lot where Gordon is just trying to hide. You know, he's injured, and he's just trying to hide. He's trying to hide. It's just like, okay, I can do this. I can pull through. I just need to hold on a little bit longer, and it actually works. And so, yeah, and the whole part where Gordon is attacking, I thought that would have been a little bit more epic. I thought he would have just went all out war on him. He didn't really go all out on war. I would have preferred a little bit more for that, but, you know, I guess that's what happens. Alright, so yeah, and then they kill this other lady cop who distracts them, so then Gordon can get away. That doesn't even know Gordon is hiding. But yeah, not the point. And now Montoya kind of trusts Gordon now, and she sees his point, and she is trusting him, you know, and that's kind of cool. All right, so number 2 would be that Penguin starts the war that he spoke of, you know, in the first episode, and he's secretly working for Falcone. This guy is just going back and forth. He doesn't know who he wants to work for. But seriously, he is just going all out. He is gonna be a huge threat. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, he's gonna be, holy frick! Oh my god. So yeah, yeah, and it's just really interesting that Penguin is starting this war that he spoke of. He is on both sides. He is, you know, kind of just like, yeah, I'm gonna be on both sides because I want a war to get started, so then I can form up and be this ultra huge guy. And that's kind of how I'm taking it. Like, oh, you sly dog, you're doing what Fish Mooney is trying to do, and that's really freaking cool. But bad for the people of Gotham. That's all I gotta say. All right, so yes, number 1 would definitely be when Gordon and Bullock finally come back together. And then they go and arrest the mayor, and they try to arrest Falcone for conspiracy, but it backfires. So, yeah, that screwed up their plans when Barbara was captured by Mr. Zsasz. And this whole ending sort of thing where Gordon and Bullock go after them, I wish it would have been a little bit more action-packed. I wish they would have had to actually fight some people or something. It was just kind of like, alright, we're gonna get all these heavy guns. We're not gonna use them. We're just gonna bring them in. We're gonna show them. He's like, all right, come on, bro, let's go. Come on, come on, you gotta go. And it's just that sort of thing. I'm like, oh, come on, really? And it's just they don't even use the guns. But yeah, that's my other criticism. Little action in this episode. But next week's episode, it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. I hope it is. But yeah. Okay, spoilers are done, guys. Really liked this episode. Didn't love it, but really liked it. I'll give it a B+, which would be 4 Gotham, 4.5 Gotham GCPD police department badges. It was a really good episode. It's just I would have preferred more action, a little bit more when, you know, the whole thing went on when they were going after Falcone and the mayor. So yes, let me know your thoughts in the comments of the episode in the comment section below, because I'd really like to hear them. So yes, alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit, because Star Wars Rebels is tonight. Booyah!